office, right? We don't know much about them outside of their professional lives. We're about to change that. We've introduced you to Dr. Harriet Davis from Novant Health before. She has spoken to us about summer travel health here on WBTV. But outside of her office, she looks like this. Yep, she is a professional bodybuilder. She's competed in dozens of competitions since 2014. She's also a vegan, and she blogs about it. And if you're wondering, how can a vegan possibly get muscles like the ones you just saw? She's about to school you in tonight's Good Question.
I'm Harriet Davis. I am a professional bodybuilder in the bikini division. I actually model in a bikini during competitions to be judged on my appearance, my aesthetics, my grace, and poise. What had happened was, one day I was trying to do push-ups, and I realized I couldn't do push-ups anymore. And it was before one of my milestone birthdays, so I decided I need to start working on my strength again. So it's interesting to look back and see, oh, when I first started training shoulders, I could only lift this amount, and you know, you're almost blown away at how much you've progressed over the years without even really knowing it. Being on stage is awesome. There's nothing better than, I guess for a person who's very extroverted, there's nothing better than that. It's not a lot of time, but that little bit of time you have to show off the hard work you've done. The reason I do this is because during my daytime gig, I kind of feel like I need to set an example for my patients in health, as well as discipline, and also to motivate other people. So my daytime gig is that I put on a white coat and I help people improve their health through either nutrition, medication sometimes, and exercise all the time, as Dr. Harriet Davis. The next thing you know, patients would always say to me on the way out, by the way, I Googled you, or I found out you do this, and they thought it was really cool. So one of the misconceptions of consuming a plant-based or a vegan diet is that you can't build these on a vegan diet. And I was actually vegan for years, like 7 years or 8 years before I started bodybuilding. So if I pulled out old pictures of my arms, they look nothing like this. And so I did it all with a plant-based diet or plant-based nutrition. It's not all about just the protein. It's also important to know, you know, your carbohydrates, your fats, your fiber. I mean, I don't plan to stop. I just love it. I'm going to probably do this until, I don't know, something else comes along. I mean, I love it. Plus, it just keeps me fit.
Amazing, right? We have put a link up to Dr. Davis's blog, veganbikini doc, on WBTV.com/webextras. We'll be right back.